everyone, and welcome to the TAS Morning Show. So today we have a very special guest, and before I introduce her, let me just state that being a mountain girl is not just about conquering the highest peaks. It's also not about proving how strong you are to others, but it's about having genuine love for nature from the bottom of your heart. So today we will be chatting with the first Omani woman to have conquered the Mount Everest, Miss Nadhira Al Harthy, and I'm sure her courage and determination will leave you inspired. Welcome to the show, Miss Nadhira. How are you?
Thank you. Alhamdulillah, I'm well. Thank you.
Great. That's nice to know. And also stay till the end because we have a fun rapid fire round. Well, firstly, I would like to congratulate you on conquering Mount Everest. And I believe it's not just the Everest that you've conquered. You've also conquered Mount Manasulu and Mount K22, right?
Right, yes.
So congratulations on that.
Thank you.
And which brings me to my first question. What actually made you feel that, the mountains were calling you and you wanted to train yourself in order to achieve your goals?
Yeah. After Everest, I felt that I really love mountains and I love being there. The feelings and the learning, what I'm learning from mountains and how I climb, how I tired feel when I do all this training and climbing. So I kept looking a mountain for myself, where I will go after Everest, what I will do, should I stop? Because at the beginning my dream it was only just to climb Everest and that's it. I thought it will be that's it.
Right.
But after Everest, no, I felt, oh no, I want to be there, I want to go back, I want to feel again the same. I was looking for the same feeling again and again. And every time I saw that I'm learning another different things, values, skills from each mountains, and I saw myself in different feelings. And sometimes I feel strong, sometimes I feel weak, and so that's why I'm going again and again, even here in Oman or outside of Oman. That's I love that feeling when I'm there.
It's the feeling that has been pushing you again and again to conquer new heights.
Yeah.
I love it. Lovely. It's beautiful. I'm sure when you are conquering heights, your family back home, they must be also scared, right?
Yeah.
So how did the whole journey happen? I'm sure it must have been difficult for them to be supportive in the beginning. So how supportive was your family in your decision?
It was not easy, and still, even from the beginning when I decided to do Everest, because before Everest I was not doing any of these things, even hiking.
Right.
I just decide and bring the mountains for them, just suddenly from nothing, and they were surprised, they were worried, they don't know even what I will do there, what I should do, what they should even do with me, how they will be in call with me.
Correct.
Just feeling that I'm safe, I'm good there.
Correct.
So I think it's normal for them to feel worried, for any parents, for everybody, because what we are doing in mountains is not easy. It's like extreme sport.
Correct.
With the time that I felt that they respect more what I'm doing.
Right.
They understand that I love what I'm doing now, so they love how I commitment with my hobby, if I can say that. So how they respect that, even when they are feeling worried, when they are feeling that's sometimes they cannot sleep when I'm going for summit night, or my mom, she's keep praying for me. I have to keep in touch with her, calling. Sometimes last mountain K2 in Pakistan, I called my brother through the satellite phone from the summit.
Lovely.
I said, I'm on the summit. He said, okay, we know, we saw on the post for the company. Really?
Lovely. See, we are trying to know about your whereabouts, if you're okay somehow or the other.
Yes, but still it's it doesn't mean that I went once or twice. It's become easy for them. It's still hard. Still, I need to convince them. Still, it's not easy for me. Every time when I decide to go mountains, how I will start telling them that I'm going this time. So we're still breaking, those walls between this, how they are scary and how I want to do this.
Correct. But I'm happy that they are supportive and you have reached new heights every time. I'm glad, I appreciate your family, really. Well, see, this is beautiful, and I would actually like to know the journey, of conquering Mount Everest. How did it all begin? And, you reaching the top. How was it? How was your journey like?
Yeah. It's like when you're asking, every time people when asking me this, it's my answer is different.
I'm
It's
sure.
from time to time, because with the years when I go back and I
Yeah.
look how it started, it's like I understood how it's happened and
Correct.
why, and everything is give me different feelings and different understanding for what's happening with me.
Correct.
So it maybe many people they knew that I start from zero. I before Everest I didn't climb any mountain. It was my first peak. So and it start because I inspired by first Omani man who climbed
Lovely,
Everest.
lovely.
I was in interview with him.
Lovely.
So when he was talking about Everest and his journey to Everest, it's like I was thinking, I said, yes, yeah. It was like something excited
happened
me.
inside you,
Yeah.
yeah.
I told him I want to climb Everest too. He said, yes, you can. So that's how it started. It was very simple for me. It was someone gave me or told me what is my passion about. And I was looking for that for all my life. Like I saw that's my sisters. One of them, she's a writer. They knew what they want.
Correct.
For me, I was waiting like for someone to tell me that.
Yeah.
When Khalid he's like telling me about his story and was writing his story for students in Ministry of Education.
Yeah.
I said, this is it. This is what I want to do.
This is good, actually.
Yeah.
That time when he mentioned this to you, you caught hold of it, and now you're here. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Really.
And now I say, Alhamdulillah, that I listened to the message. I felt there is a
Yes.
message for me, and I listened. I didn't just, enjoy and think about it. I decided at the same day, I want to climb Everest. And I text him back. I said, I was serious. I want to climb Everest. He said, okay, let's see how you should train and do everything.
Right. This is exactly, what I wanted to know. So when you are on your journey for climbing the mountains and all, how, do you keep yourself motivated right before reaching the top? I'm sure there must be some times when your body must be giving up and your mind must be saying it's okay, I can't reach. So what do you do to keep yourself motivated to reach the top?
I think this is very hard still until
Yeah.
now, to keep training, to keep doing the hard things, and to go to places, it's very hard, and I know I will suffer, keep going to Jebel Shams to reach the summit here in Oman.
Yeah.
Every time I wake up 4 morning and driving for 3 hours and come back again at the same day, and it's still hard how to keep doing all this stuff. But at the end, I know that, as I told you at the beginning, I'm going there for the same reason, how I feel when I know I'll feel good. I know that's feeling it will help me to continue through my job with my family. It will, it's like I'm giving myself the support I need to continue doing what I have. So, every time when I say I want to do this, the good thing about me that I keep going. Alhamdulillah, I never change my mind about climbing mountains unless I don't have enough money for that.
Yeah.
This is the only reason.
Right.
Yeah. So I love to keep, to have goal and wake up every day, because it's like sometimes the training is different from mountain to another one.
Right.
So have a schedule, have waking what I will do, which I should do Muscat marathon. I should run trail runs.
Right.
I love having all this schedule every time and keep, edit this and adding something and
New.
take something.
Right.
Yeah, all this procedures and system I've been in. I love it.
Which makes you stronger, and then you are able to achieve the heights.
Yes.
That's nice. Which has been your most memorable climbing experience till today? I know you've climbed a lot of mountains. Any such experience which has stuck with you in your heart? Maybe the people along with you who were traveling, for the mountain peaks. Anything as such? Any experience?
I think Everest itself, the whole journey, it's
Right.
always to stay the special one for me, where I start, and maybe what's also because Everest is a start with late Khalid Siyabi, how he inspired me, how I got inspired by his story and decided to do that.
Right.
And then also it is stay with his memory about, because we lost him when I was climbing. So all this, it's Everest itself, everything, it will like, thinking how he inspired me, how we lost him before I summit, like 2 weeks only, and all the everything, how he was sending the message and telling me just keep going, don't give up, all these messages. So Everest, it will stay always special,
memorable.
yes,
Yeah,
special with me. Yeah.
Always memorable for you. That's
Yeah.
amazing. I'm glad that you have taken the baton and you are moving forward with Mr. What Mr. Late Khalid had told you, and now you're taking it forward. I'm happy about that. Well, so how has your journey been? Like before climbing any of the peaks, what do you do? How do you train yourself? Is there something special you do?
I think I'm lucky because I'm in Oman.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There are mountains everywhere.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like every time, even if I feel lazy or I don't have time to go far, like to Dakhliya or other region for mountains, we have even here in Muscat, I go to anywhere here in Muscat and do my training.
Yeah.
But all my training, it's not about my physical part. It's also like how I train, yes,
Right.
mentally. Every time I go in any race or any like goal, if I decide to do 8 kilometers, I have to do 8.
Very
It's not allowed for me. I'm not allowing myself to do less than that. So because I don't want to be like take it easy. So I don't want to think that it's okay. Nobody watching me. Nobody knows what I should do.
Right.
Even if I don't have a trainer. So it's all about myself. Nobody will clap even if I
Finish.
do more or
Yeah.
less.
Yeah.
So that's how I train my mind to reach my goal till the end.
Lovely.
And not to give up. And in Muscat, in Oman in general, we have everything. I train in wadis, in caves, in hiking in like Jebel Shams or Jebel Akhdar, running here in Muscat. There is now many races like we have. So also I take opportunity and being on this race. So.
Right.
Yeah, to see where I am now, what I should do next, how I can also improve all my and go beyond my limits, and so
I've heard you do a lot of sal steps, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard that. That's good. That's
Yeah.
the best way to train yourself, I guess.
Exactly,
It's
yes.
difficult to reach the top, but the more you do, the better it is.
Yeah, like once my sister, she said, please don't post anything about Saal steps. Like,
But it's good that you do sal steps so often. It's really nice.
She said, okay, go, but don't post anything in your social media. But like, we had enough from Saal.
Lovely. So what inspires you, or who inspires you, in general, to take up these roles of reaching new heights? Who inspires you? Is there one person, a woman, anyone?
I think like the good thing that's anytime I saw people on social media doing something different, doing something and break their limits and new achievements, they inspire me. Even my nieces, even the youngest one, I saw how they are also fighting for what they want. I love that, and I keep watching. It's like they are still young, but they want to reach a goal, and they are working on it. So I think any woman, especially women, like I love how, because I know the challenges we face is more than others, and sometimes because we are Arab, we are Muslim, we are wearing hijab, it's a bring more like challenge. So every time I saw any woman, she did something beyond like, and the normal, like I love that, and I felt that is okay. I can do also something more. I can add and more to my life, even in my work, not only about mountains.
Yes.
Even like talking to them, reaching to them. I think, with all respect to men, but I think as a woman, yes, it's different.
Yeah, it's different. But it's nice that you've been able to break all boundaries. I'm happy for you. All right, so this was amazing. This was really amazing chatting with you. I would like to start with our rapid five round, the fun round, which everyone likes.
Okay.
So, yeah. All right, so let's begin with our rapid five round. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, the first question is, if you weren't in the current profession that you are doing right now, what would you be doing?
Maybe in fashion.
Lovely. It's such a different thing, yeah?
Yeah, I think before mountains, I was like, I love like what I wear, what I should wear. But now I left all of this.
But
so I want to go back there maybe.
It's nice. It's nice. All right, so what does your ideal weekend look like?
In mountains also, wadis, caves, like training, because it's long day. I have all day for me, so I prefer to go far out of Muscat and do something there.
Lovely. Okay. So in life, what do you usually care about? Like, there's something that you care about in general? Please let us know.
Yeah, about youth. I care because also I'm working Ministry of Education, and to volunteering because we are with the Scouts. I saw that's how youth, they need help. They need someone to encourage them and help them. So we are doing a lot this even through my work or in person.
That's nice. It's good because youth is the new generation ahead, right? So it's good. Okay, what's the best advice that anyone has ever given you?
It's about when things it will be right, you will look back and you will say Alhamdulillah, or thank God that I didn't give up.
That's good. That's good. Okay, what's that one thing on your bucket list that you would want to achieve this year?
This year, I don't have that enough time.
Come on, half year is still there.
Yeah, okay. I think I want to go to Alp and I will climb some maybe mountain in France or Switzerland, maybe Matterhorn. Matterhorn's always in my bucket list. So yeah, I think I want to do that this summer.
Lovely, Matterhorn. Yes, that's your new goal now, I guess. Lovely.
Yeah.
We all know now what the new goal is of Miss Nadhira. I'm sure you will be achieving that too, flawlessly. Thank you so much, Miss Nadhira. It was a pleasure having you, really.
Yeah, that was nice. Thank you.
Welcome, Miss Nadhira. Thank you for watching the TAS Morning Show. For more updates, follow the Arabian Stories.